Welcome to the Smoke and Flames Transporter video. Today we're going to walk you through everything you need to know in order to have a successful shift. After clocking in with an OA, you will need to grab your PPE from the laundry room. This is going to be a cloth apron, latex gloves, along with cut gloves. We also have burn sleeves that are not required, but we strongly suggest you use them when using the fryer or cleaning the flat tops. There are 4 sections of the food line that you will be responsible for: entrees, sides, burger toppings and soup, and finally the bread, dessert, and condiment section. In the entree section, there is a hot well for garden burgers and sauteed vegetables. Also in this section is hamburgers, hot dogs, grilled chicken, and 2 additional entrees that will change from day to day. In the side section, there is always at least 3 options: a starch, veggie, and fries. During lunch, we will also have pulled meat in the first hot well. The burger toppings in the cold well will remain the same, with the exception of 2 specialty cheeses that can change throughout the shift. You will grab your soup from the cook at line 3 and place it in the soup well. You will have either a type of dinner roll or cornbread out, along with a dessert that can change throughout the day. This could include cookies, pies, cakes, or other desserts. In the condiment section, we have 6 pumps: 2 for ketchup, 1 for mayo, yellow mustard, hot sauce, and barbecue sauce. Most of the entrees will be prepared by the Smoke and Flames cook on the charbroiler or the flat top grills. Any other entrees and sides can be found in the warmer on line 2. Always make sure you tell cook 3 when you are taking an item from the warmer so that they know when to make more. In the thaw room, you will find additional desserts and bread items that can be run on the line after you use up what has already been prepped. Let the cook know what you take from the thaw room and how much you took out of the freezer. In the main freezer, you will find more fried foods that you might need during the shift, including fries and chicken. Out in the court, you have a cooler for smoke items which contains backups of the burger toppings. If you run out of sliced cheese, you can find more in the cheese cooler. In the produce cooler, you will find leaf lettuce, sliced tomatoes, onions, and open containers of banana peppers, relish, and pickles. In dry stock, you can find backups of seasonings, sauces, and condiments. The seasonings can be found on the spice rack, and condiments and sauces can be found on the shelves or in the islands, such as ketchup and barbecue sauce. You can find malt vinegar in paper storage. At the end of the shift, ask your cook what food can be saved or donated, usually hamburgers and grilled chicken. Be certain to wrap and date all food that is to be saved. Food needs to be taken off the line 15 minutes after the end of the meal period. At this time, you can turn off the heaters, heat lamps, and cold wells. Food that will be saved will be put on the front rack in the cook's cooler, and any food that won't be saved needs to be put in the compost bin. Wrap all of the buns and put them back to their respective places. It will be your responsibility to clean the flat top grills at the end of the shift. Your additional PPE will be the long blue steamer gloves. Your cleaning tools will include the lime juice, steel wool, scrubbing brush, and the grill scraper. First thing you will do is to fill the water pitcher with water, and then you will turn on the grill. You can do this by flipping the switch upwards, and there will be an orange light that will tell you if the grill is on. Then you will sprinkle lime juice around the flat top, getting it around the grill but not completely covering it. Then you will turn off the grill. Next, you will pour the water out onto the grill. The next thing you will do is to take your scrubbing brush and attach steel wool to it and scrub the top of the grill starting in the back. Next, you will need to take the grill scraper and pull the water and food buildup towards the trough. You may need to repeat these steps until the grill is shiny and clean. After the grill is cleaned, you will pull the grease traps out from the grill and bring them to the back bay doors. You will scrape the grease into the blue grease drums. Afterwards, you will place them back into the grill. Between lunch and dinner shifts, saran wrap the condiment pumps. After dinner shift, the condiment pumps will need to be cleaned thoroughly and taken apart and placed on a white towel. After every shift, the counters and windows will need to be cleaned. To clean the counters, you first use warm soapy water. You will wipe away the soap and then go over with Multiquat. The windows need to be cleaned with Glass Force and blue paper towels. Make sure you clean all sides of the windows. Finally, you will need to clean all of the utensils and the trays used for the desserts and the buns. Make sure that you wash them all by hand first to get all of the food waste off of them, then they will need to be run through the dishwasher. It works best if you allow the utensils to soak in warm soapy water in the sink while cleaning the counters. After they are dry, put them back to their respective places under the line. When you are done using the dishwasher, you will need to clean out the 3 drains and put the food into the trash cans. One of the last things you will do is to clean out the sink and the drains underneath the sink. Make sure that you wear cut gloves while handling the sink drains. After all of this is finished, then you can take out all of the garbage bags and replace the liners. Make sure that you check out with a student leader before you leave. Now you are ready to start your first Smoke and Flames transporter shift. If you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to ask a student leader.